Uchiha Madara is a legendary leader of the Uchiha clan. He built Konohagakure with his rival, Hashirama Senju, with the initial aim of an era of peace. When the two could not agree on how to achieve that peace, they fought for control of the village, a conflict that led to Madara's death. He rewrote his death and went into hiding to end the world conflict. Unable to complete the plan during his lifetime, he entrusted his knowledge and plans to Obito Uchiha shortly before his death. However, there are many facts that you don't know about Madara, so here are 8 facts about Madara Uchiha that you might have missed. So just get started. Madara Uchiha really stands out for his ability to master various natural elements. Even though he has a natural affinity for fire as an Uchiha, Madara's prowess is not limited to just one element. Instead, he is able to master all natural elements, including fire, water, earth, air, lightning,
Katon, Gokame Kek. Uchiha Gaishi. Okuton, Jukai Kodan.
as well as the special abilities of Yin and Yang. This advantage is one of the factors that makes Madara one of the strongest ninjas in Naruto history. Even after his epic battle with Hashirama, Madara continued to develop his abilities by studying the tree elements, showing incredible dedication and tenacity in achieving a level of ninja skill never before seen. The use of various jutsu and natural element techniques makes Madara's fights always a thrilling moment for the audience. When he was involved in major battles, such as the Fourth Shinobi World War, Madara showed off his prowess by combining these natural elements synergistically, creating attacks that were difficult for his opponents to dodge and resist. This skill gives a deeper dimension to Madara's character, making him a very serious threat in the Naruto story. When the Senju were led by Hashirama and the Uchiha were led by Madara, they both decided to make peace, even though in the past, there had been frequent failures and bloodshed. They finally reached a peace agreement and united to build Konoha Village. As a result of their collaboration, Hashirama chose Madara as the first Hokage. This decision was a major step towards unity between the two previously feuding clans, creating the foundation for the village's prosperity. However, a different view emerged when Tobirama Senju, Hashirama's younger brother, voiced his objection to the direct selection of Hokage by the clan leader. He proposed a system of election by ballot, which replaced the model of direct appointment by clan leaders. Tobirama's disapproval creates political dynamics in the village, marking a change in Konoha's leadership system that becomes an important part of the narrative in the world of Naruto. Imagine what if the Hokage came from the Uchiha clan, especially Madara Uchiha. Will he order the shinobi to collect Jinchuriki chakra to awaken the Gedo Mazu? Ha ha ha! Next is Madara is the only Uchiha who can awaken the Rinnegan. Huh? Are you crazy? No, you heard that right. If you think that Sasuke awakened the Rinnegan, then you are very wrong, because the only ordinary human with Uchiha blood who can awaken the Rinnegan is Madara.
Guess I have no
Madara Uchiha is the only Uchiha individual who succeeded in doing so. Sasuke, despite having the Rinnegan, cannot claim that he awakened it naturally, like Madara. Madara achieved this uniqueness by implanting Hashirama Senju's DNA cells into his body. This action triggers a transformation that results in the incredibly powerful Rinnegan Eye. Interestingly, Madara is also the only non-Otsutsuki who managed to possess the Rinnegan Eyes, showing that this extraordinary power is not solely the prerogative of Otsutsuki descendants. Sasuke, on the other hand, obtained the Rinnegan with the help of Hagoromo Otsutsuki, showing a fundamental difference in the origins and acquisition of power between the two characters. That's probably why Madara Uchiha's character is so interesting he deserves so many fans, ha ha ha! Madara was the first person to capture the Biju. This is crazy! You know how hard it is when you fight Biju. When everyone is confused when Kurama takes off to roam Konoha. It even causes Naruto's father and mother to die, and Naruto also has difficulty wanting Kurama's chakra. But this human is crazy. He easily caught the 9 Biju. maybe he felt like he was catching a cat on the side of the road. The Jubi, which was originally a single entity, was split into 9 Biju by Hagoromo. They roamed freely in the wild after his death. However, Madara was the only individual who was able to defeat one of the Biju, namely the Kyuubi. By mastering this Biju, Madara gained great power and used it in an epic battle with Hashirama Senju. The battle between Madara and Hashirama became one of the most legendary moments in the history of the Naruto world. The Kyuubi controlled by Madara was used in a fierce battle against Hashirama. Although Hashirama succeeded in freeing the Kyuubi and taming it, the event confirmed that Madara was the only individual of his time capable of directly controlling the power of the Biju. This incident not only reflects Madara's toughness, but also has a deep impact on the story and conflict between the Uchiha and Senju in the world of Naruto.
Fire style, majestic destroyer flame.
Even though he is often seen as an evil character in the Naruto story, it needs to be acknowledged that Madara Uchiha has complex layers that go beyond the mere label of evil. Despite his sadistic and ambitious actions, if we dive deeper into the Naruto Shippuden story, it is revealed that Madara is not a completely evil character. Madara's history is filled with suffering and loss rooted in past ninja wars. His sense of betrayal and loss of his family members forms the traumatic basis that drives his ambition. Madara, after all, had complex ideals related to peace. Although his methods were controversial and sometimes cruel, his true intention was to create a world without strife and suffering. In this case, Madara Uchiha's character presents a complex moral dimension, forcing the audience to consider the context and reasons behind his actions. This makes him one of the more colorful characters and challenges the black and white view of good and evil in the world of Naruto. Why is the story almost the same as Itachi Uchiha? Hahaha, because it's probably the same as Uchiha. The next crazy thing is that Gedo Mazo is the reason Madara can live so long. Gedo Mazo, a giant statue created by Madara Uchiha, had an important role in extending his life and realizing his plans. After suffering a tragic defeat in battle against Hashirama Senju, Madara used the Izanagi technique to revive himself. By combining Hashirama's cells that he already had, Madara created Gedo Mazo as a tool to ensure his survival in the long term. Gedo Mazo is not just a vessel to extend Madara's life, but also plays an important role in his plan to create Mugen Tsukuyomi. This statue functions as a container for the power and chakra needed to execute the moon reflection technique. In addition, Gedo Mazo became a means for Madara to harvest Hashirama's DNA, which was the key to achieving the power he desired. By integrating all these elements, Madara created a tool that played a central role in his journey. Uchiha Madara was tricked by Black Zetsu. What? Even Uchiha Madara's class, who is hard to beat, can actually be tricked by Black Zetsu. That blows my mind. So when Madara's ambition was to make world peace by resurrecting Tsukuyomi. But here the fatal mistake was, Kaguya had 2 children, namely Hagoromo and Hamura. In short, because Kaguya was dangerous, both children sealed their mother. But Kaguya wanted to stay alive in the future. Then that desire changed. He became Black Zetsu. After Hagoromo had children and studied jutsu and other things in the local community, his son, Indra Otsutsuki, fought, which became the forerunner of the Uchiha clan and Ashura, the Senju clan, and the descendants of the Uchiha clan, namely Madara, and the Senju clan with Hashirama were born. The two were good friends because of a misunderstanding, and Madara saw a stone that had eternal peace written on it, which awakened Tsukuyomi, which turned out to be changed by Black Zetsu. So all this time, Madara has been tricked by Black Zetsu. Wow, how about it? If you're confused, you can repeat this video again, haha. And finally, Madara will never beat Hashirama.
It's about damn time! I've been waiting, Hashirama! I'll deal with you later.
In the history of the fight between Madara Uchiha and Hashirama Senju, it was revealed that Madara always faced difficulties in defeating Hashirama. Even from their childhood to adulthood, the fight between the two clan leaders was always won by Hashirama. Even though Madara tried hard and even the fighting dynamics that have been going on since childhood became the basis for Madara to consider Hashirama as a true rival. Despite defeat after defeat, Madara realized that Hashirama was the only individual capable of overcoming his power. Madara's statement about his inability to defeat Hashirama was a rare and honest confession from a ninja as strong as Madara. This not only adds dimension to the complexity of the relationship between the two characters, but also provides the foundation for the epic rivalry that forms the history of the conflict between the Uchiha and Senju clans in the world of Naruto. So what do you think? Which part do you like, or what you just found out about? If you have any questions, maybe you can discuss in the comments and column if you like videos like this. Cheers!